Hello everyone, so I decided to vlog. I didn't take my camera with me, but hopefully the phone quality will be enough for you guys. Hello Arcana, she's with me. Follow her on Arcana_SD. Watch our live together, she's an amazing reader. But what are we doing? Where are we? We're having espresso.
We're having espresso in Milan, about to get on the train.
And we're going to Torino or Turin to see the Ancient Egyptian Museum. Now, you guys always ask me to talk about Ancient Egyptian or in general about ancient cultures. And guess what? The Ancient Egyptian Museum of Turin is the most ancient museum in the entire world. And I think it's the second most important museum in terms of Egypt, after obviously the Museum of Cairo. And Turin is an occult town in essence because it forms with Lyon and Prague the triangle of esotericism or occultism. So I'm so looking forward to show you this museum. It's one of the best places that you've ever been when it comes down to ancient Egyptian history. And hopefully I'm going to go to Cairo and manifest also that at some point. And the vibration is amazing. So are you happy and excited?
So excited. I'm so excited. I'm loving my time here in Italy and this is our next adventure.
Yes, so stay tuned. So we finally managed to be on the train.
We made it.
With Milan, it's like, oh you guys, my head, my vibration. It's very, very busy. I'm very lucky that we are, have base in Florence because it's like, oh, we weren't used to this. It's like countryside girl going on the trip.
Totally.
But yeah, I think we're gonna get some music on and then see you later at the Egyptian Museum.
Bye.
So we finally arrived. Hello! And we can just see Sekhmet immediately. So we are basically looking at one of the only full version of the Book of the Dead that symbolized a turning point for Egyptologists all over the world to understand the spell and everything concerned the afterlife. And it's all that long. So we are here in the statue of Bast that I showed before, and as I was saying before, Bast is the fearful part, Sekhmet, sorry, this is Sekhmet, is the fearful part of Bast. She's considered also her sister, but to be honest, Egypt was divided in lower part and upper part, and so she was, the devotees were in a part of Egypt, and she is connected to the stone carnelian as well. And so powerful, the lion goddess.
I love it.
And I also associate her with Ariel because in Hebrew, Ariel, the archangel, means the lion of God.
That makes so much sense because I've been channeling that particular angel quite a bit since being here.
And then, like I said before, we were looking at the huge papyrus over here. It's like super long.
Wow.
So let's go. So I'm going to explain you, this is the typical scale scene with Osiris, the god of the Duat, which is the underworld in ancient Egypt. This is the demon that will eat the heart and the soul of the dead if the heart will be found as heavier as the feather of Maat. Maat is the goddess or the principle of cosmic justice, and Anubi is using the scale for this particular soul. I don't know if you remember, like when I was in India, in my vlog, we talked about the Kundalini venerated as a snake.
in fact, the ancient Egyptians used to have the same thing, the same principle with the snake. And the snake is always associated with the white man and spiritual people. And the ancient Egyptians were the masters of the snakes.
Now we're going upstairs to see other wonderful things, and I was saying to her that this museum is very important for ancient Egyptian and Egyptologists, because in here we have the founding of like an entire ornaments, funeral, like the funeral chamber, completely intact, of two people, an architect and his wife, and you're gonna see it. I'm gonna show it to you. And that was so important as much as the Book of the Dead, because it gave us so many information about what ancient Egyptians were doing in their daily life and not just about their death. And all the discoveries were made by one of the greatest Egyptologists and archaeologists of all time, which is Ernesto Schiaparelli, for ancient Egyptian history. So we're gonna see it.
You're slowly getting to the golden age. Actually, like the boats used to be like that for real. And I remember I had a past life regression where I was in one of those, and they were all made of woods, and the color of the Nile and the temperature in Egypt was very different as it is today. That's something I can count for sure. And she's carrying one of the sarcophagus to show it to us in a way where it's preserved. And this is a very fascinating thing that they show here as an extra exhibition. Like usually it's not available to see, but it's amazing that we can film it.
So we are going upstairs to see a temporary exhibition, and I'm very curious because I've never seen it before. So let's see what it is. Are you guys liking it so far? If so, comment down below. And I apologize for the quality being not so great because I don't have Reiki or need a micro-professional camera here in Turin, but we are making our best.
Those are all the things that they were using for painting and for makeup. Like look at the color, like malachite. And this type of stones have spiritual properties as well. In fact, they were using it for the eyes, to protect the eyes as medical purposes and for protecting also spiritually and energetic. And this is my favorite color, the Egyptian blue. Remember that the brain is to be extracted completely from the mummy and throw it away. Because the ancient Egyptians thought that the soul was in the heart, not in the brain. Spirit animals, they used to mummify also the animals and take in with them in the afterlife, especially their pets, like cats and dogs. Don't be fooled by appearance. Sometimes the container fails to match the content. Some mummies shaped like a human fetus actually contain birds or parts of them. That's good to know. The cat, one of the most venerated creatures in all ancient Egypt, was definitely mummified with the owner, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? The Egyptians saw the character and behavior of the animals, and they were very connected to the cats, Bastet, protector of the home and the family. Love and music I will add as well. Oh wow, look at that.
It's getting kind of scary. So in here is briefly displayed all the plants that they were used for dyeing the fabrics, and indigo is also used for dyeing the hair. And these natural dyes have spiritual, energetic, and holistic qualities, and they also have them today. So that's why natural dyes are the best. And indigo, the indigo fertinctoria, is the one that I personally use for having black hair. You can see, guys, this is what I always tell you. Now you're gonna see one of my sisters and we're gonna have a laugh, so be prepared for that. Tell me that doesn't look a little bit. Twins. I love that statue. And it's an ancient high priestess, as you can see. Thank you for the guy. Hello. So now we're getting to another room downstairs, which I think is the second one. And then there is the big surprise at the end. You ready?
I'm so ready.
He was Tauret, the crocodile god. He is Horus, the hero god, the son of Isis and Osiris. Big funeral chamber, one of the most important discovery of all time for ancient Egypt and Egyptologists. This is all gold. I remember in this past life regression that it was so full of gold, like this color of gold, which is a mixture between yellow and orange. This is how they used to sleep. And they were used to put their head in there. And now we're gonna see a wig, an ancient Egyptian wig in perfect conditions. Are you ready to see their hairstyles? You see how much their hair were braided and it was thick and coarse. And they were all like shaving their head and putting their wig for also hygienic conditions. And in my past life, I remember that I had a wig like similar to this, very braided. It was very, very heavy, but they also put jewelry on the wig. Yes. And this is all her stuff. From the hair to the boxes, to the pot for the oils, the henna, and this is how they used to put eyeliner on. That's the eyeliner stick. Which is beautiful.
So beautiful. Look at the color.
I let you imagine, guys, how huge these sarcophagus are. And remember, they were put in as a matryoshka, one inside of another to protect the body and the soul. Those are the ushakti made in stone, and I think some of them are also made in turquoise and lapis lazuli stone, and these were infused by the energy of the servants of the pharaoh that might need them during the afterlife. So the ancient Egyptians believed that this little statue will wake up and serve the pharaoh. And this is bowing in devotion for the god Horus. So in here is basically explained creation from the Atum source to Tefnut, the water and the air, and Nut and Jeb, the sky and the earth. And then from that creates the brother and the sisters like Osiris, Isis, Nephte, and Seth. Those were bound to have a child, Horus, that will save Egypt, and Nephte and Seth were bound to have none. And this is the duality of the word. And then Amon, the god of creation, those who creates is the Aum, the sounds of creation, which we found in ancient India as well, and all the other gods. And hello you. Now we're gonna go to the favorite part of the museum, which you're going to be like, so I just cannot wait to show you guys because it's so amazing. I told ya. Ramses. Hello. This is so beautiful, and on the other side there is an entire representation of a temple of Sekhmet. That's why this museum is so powerful energetically, and sometimes they say they even do energetic work in this museum. I don't know whether or not it's a legend or is it true. I don't know, but Turin is a very esoteric town, and this is my favorite part of the museum. I wish you guys can understand how big the statues are. Imagine how ancient Egypt used to be back then. And there it is. And look, I show you an effect. I love the mirror effect of this room. It makes like everything look even more powerful, and I feel that this room energetically as everything, it always like recharges me. Sekhmet is such a powerful force and goddess. I love her. No wonder I have so many cats always around me. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Let's
Coming to the light. Coming to the light
Amazing.
with me.
It's amazing. I can feel all of this. The energy is so strong and wow, it's really powerful. It's very, very powerful.
What
You
are
can
like
feel
the
it.
type of thoughts or things that you're able to channel over here? Do you have any idea?
A lot of the things that I've been feeling are mostly in the heart chakra. A lot of heart chakra opening. Even parts that we were walking through, my legs felt very grounded, like pulled to the earth. It was almost difficult for me to walk. So it was really interesting to be taking on these vibrations of, you know, millions of years of all of this energy.
In fact, I was telling her that when they were doing the mummies, the brain used to be thrown away because for the ancient Egyptian, the brain was useless. They thought that the ka, the soul body, was stored in the heart and the heart space. And the heart was the most important thing. In fact, it was balanced, it was scaled in the scale of balance.
I keep
the
getting
afterlife.
chills and like energetic surges up and down. They're really happy that we're here.
Oh, good. I hope you guys can appreciate this vlog, and I apologize if the quality isn't amazing, but I really needed to show you. As you can see, guys, this mirror effect is just simply wicked. Not only we can see the statue, but if I get closer, segment statues mirror each other, like they're looking to each other in that particular mirror, which is obviously done on purpose. They almost look like inside of the mirror. This looks like another room, but it's just a mirror. It's like an infinite game. So that was it. It was the Ancient Egyptian Museum of Torino. We're gonna have some lunch and see maybe a little bit of the town and then head back to Milan and then in Florence. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna vlog other stuff, but definitely, guys, I wanted you to see the Ancient Egyptian Museum of Torino. And you always ask me about ancient Egyptian culture and history. Hopefully the video was good enough for you. Comment down below and share all your stories and your thoughts about ancient Egypt. And follow also Arcana_SC here on YouTube and on Instagram. Any last thoughts?
It was amazing. It was absolutely awesome. If you ever get the opportunity to go, please come because it is just so worth it. The vibration, everything is just amazing. Thank you for bringing me.
Oh, I love you. I'm so glad that you're here. It's like soul family, soul sisters
We are having so
back
much
in
fun.
Egypt in
Yes.
a way or another, which is
Yes.
what we used to say when we met, remember?
Oh, yes.
So amazing. Thank you, guys, and see you later in other pickle cards, spiritual videos. Subscribe to this channel to have more videos like this, and follow me also on Instagram. And keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bye, everybody.